Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, hi, I'm Celina. This is back here in breath aware, gentle yoga and qi gong. So we start most of our practices by inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and just letting the body do whatever it wants to do. So if you'll join me. Okay, so if you like, you can keep breathing this way in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. You can also go to breathing completely through the nose or, use the mouth as necessary. Let's start by wagging the tail. So we imagine we have a tail and we wag it. You can go fast, slow, whatever feels good. Relax the shoulders. Remember the upward pull. Go ahead and use the hands, base of the skull, crown of the head. So looking for that sense of lift. Sometimes I like both hands at the base of the skull. So keeping that sense of lift through the spine. Let's wag the tail. Relax, relax. Relax so much that the wagging action can go through the whole body. Maybe for today, it'll just stay in the lower body. That's fine. So just pretending we have tails, wagging our tails another little while. Relaxing into it as much as possible. Building that happy energy. Okay, so we can come on wagging the tail. Keep the knees soft. Keep the arms loose. And let's just swing side to side. Let the head follow the movement. Okay, some light direction for the hands. So you're one of my regulars, you know this. Loose fists will tap somewhere in the shoulder well, somewhere on the back, lightly on the back. So the same swinging action, we just add the taps. Few more. Okay, we can slow it down, release the tapping. All right, we'll stay in our horse stance. Rub the hands together, getting ready for our hip circles. So generate some heat between the hands. Let's do our first breathing exercise. So we'll separate the hands. Inhales, we fill the belly and move the hands in. Exhales, we gently squeeze the breath out and move the hands out. Relax as much as possible. So we'll do a few. Couple more. Okay, let's warm up the low back. Give ourselves a nice back massage. Okay, we'll leave the hands a little above the kidneys. Knees are bent. Let's circle those hips, big or small, whichever's more comfortable for today. Change direction. Okay, come back to center, release. Let's have the palms facing down. I kind of have loose fists, but the hands don't really matter. We'll just go side to side. So notice any differences from this and from swinging with the arms loose. We're hoping to target the upper back a little more. A few more. Okay, come back to center. Take a moment to relax. Notice how you feel. Let the body do whatever it wants. Okay, so we'll start to get into the sides. We'll keep working with the spine. and get the neck a little more involved. Before we start the movement, maybe we can just give ourselves a little brushing massage of the back of the neck. And we can brush down the front of the throat. And we'll do the lung channel massage, but still with this idea of brushing. So we'll brush down with the hand facing forward, come up. Make sure you get it in between the thumb and the index. Brush up, and then we brush across as we release. We'll do the other side, so palm facing forward, we brush down, flip it, brush up, brush across and release. Okay, so come back to center. So again, the knees are a little bent, swimming dragon variation. So we inhale, exhale, head goes one way, hands go the other way. Inhale, exhale. So we can stick the hip out, same direction as the head, so away from the hands. And you can play with this where the hands are positioned. And if you want to take it even further, you could think about the rotation of the spine. So the hip that's out and the shoulder close to the hands, both of those go forward. For me, that's much easier on one side than the other side. And if it's too much, sometimes when I have too many things like that, I lose the flow of the movement. So if it's not happening for today, don't even worry about it. If you want to try, go ahead. The hip that sticks out and the shoulder closest to the hands, they both move forward, giving our spine and the muscles along the spine a really nice stretch. Find your own way to do the movement, and we'll do a few more. Maybe notice if, like me, maybe one side, it kind of happens and it works, and the other side, a bit more awkward. And that's okay, of course. Okay, come back to center. Let's turn up the toes. One heel up, other heel up. Just go side to side. You can do whatever you want with the arms. If it's too easy, you could try to sit a little more, so come down a little more. Okay, let's see both heels at once. Might not be as high, that's fine. 3 breaths. Okay, shake it out. So just a couple more standing things. I want to keep working on that rotation, so we'll do 2 more things. The first, we'll have the hands on the hips. The feet are about hip width apart. Knees soft like always. We inhale here. And then with the exhale, we turn and we see if we can see our opposite heel. Inhale back to center. I like this. We get the neck involved too. Exhale, look for the opposite heel. Inhale, center. You might see it, you might not. Don't worry about it if you like the side view. We're inhaling, exhaling, looking for that opposite heel. So go with your breath. Okay, come back to center. Let's go into our next one for the heart. So the hands start like this. The top hand presses out. The bottom arm reaches back, comes up and over. We turn the top hand down. We come, sweep, make the same shape. So we inhale as we reach back and up. Exhale as we press over the hand. Go at your own pace, move within a comfortable range of motion. A few more. Okay, we'll come out of it. Press down. Take a moment, notice how you feel. One last thing before we come down to the mat. Let's play with balance and do some ankle rotation. So of course you can grab onto something to steady yourself. So we'll lift one leg, circle that ankle. Other direction. Now we'll see if we can stay standing on our standing leg and we'll just play around with the balance for a few breaths. So let the body do whatever it wants, just the goal of staying balancing on this one leg. Keep the breath flowing. Have fun with it. We'll just take a few more. Okay, shake it out. All right, so we switch sides and we start just the ankle rotations. Change direction. Okay, now just play with balance any which way. So anything goes. It doesn't have to be the same as the first side. Sometimes I find a movement I like and I repeat it. Other times I just let it go. So have fun with it. Let's breathe. Of course, if you want to try to do things you did on the first side, feel free. It's always interesting to see the difference between the two sides. Just wherever you are, make sure you're having fun. So to have that balance, we need that softness, that ability to go back and forth. Notice which leg is more steady. It was probably the first one because our bodies are very smart, so they pick the things that are easier to go for first. A few more breaths. Okay, a little shake, a little shake. I know I said that was the last standing thing, but let's try one more. So we'll open up the feet. I don't know the best direction to show you. I'll try this one. Interlace. We'll see if we can do a forward bend. And then see if we can make a C shape on one side and then a C shape on the other side. So the hips can move too. So we can inhale middle, exhale C. We'll just do a few, see how it feels. Okay, come out of it. Give that low back a little extra love. It might need it. I keep saying one more thing. one more thing. Let's just do a quick walk for our feet. So we'll start on the toes, forward and back. Okay, so now usually I'm more structured. I'd say let's go out. I guess let's do that. So feet out, stay on the toes, forward, back. Look for the upward pull through the crown. Relax the upper body. Okay, toes in, same thing. Okay, now we'll have fun with it. So we'll try to stay on the toes, but just kind of walk however you want. Maybe side to side. I'm going kind of fast. It could be slow. Maybe doing a diagonal. Maybe like tracing out the mat. Maybe a little bounce, like whatever. We're just trying to stay more on the ball mount. Keep the heels up. And just play around with it. So a couple more breaths. All right, next time we get to the back of the mat, we'll stay. Now you probably know what's coming, the heel walk, so we'll just do our best. So see if we can be on our heels. Walk forward, walk back. If this isn't suitable for you today, just keep doing the toe walk. Okay, feet out, same thing. All right, feet in. Let's try to stay on the heels. All right, rest the feet for a moment. We won't take as long with a creative movement on the heels because it's not as comfortable for me. It's probably not as comfortable for you, but we'll just take a couple moments, just moving, however, trying to stay on the heels. And trying to have fun with it, even though it might not be as comfortable. It's definitely not for me. Okay, a few more. Try different things. All right, whoo. Shake it out. So your shins might be on fire, mine are. Let's put the toes down. Do a little top of the foot stretch. Same side. Just stick the knee out. We get to look like ballet dancers and open the hip a little bit. Nice deep breath. See if you can feel the breath in the belly. Oh, and if you can't feel the breath in the belly, just exaggerate it a little, just to get those muscles active, get the diaphragm a little more active. Okay, switch sides. So other foot, we start the knee forward, so the tops of the toes down. Doing our best abdominal breath. Then we can take the knee out, still the tops of the toes down. Couple more. Okay, shake it out. We'll finally make our way down to the mat. So we can start with a child's pose or a down dog. We can half sun salutation down if that's comfortable. Why not? So feet under the hips. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees as much as is comfortable. Let the head be heavy. Take an extra breath. When you're ready, hands somewhere on the legs. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Go ahead and do that a few times. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling with the fold. Okay, the next time we fold, let's bend the knees enough so we can put the hands on the earth and step back towards a plank. From the plank, we'll just sneak in just a little core work. One knee down, the other knee down. First knee up, second knee up. So go with your breath. Breathe through it however you like. Okay, let's switch which knee is going down and up first. Both knees down, lower, knees, chest, chin. Flatten the feet. Let's do some cobra up, down. So tuck the elbows in. Inhale up. It can be a little baby cobra, no problem. Exhale down. Go with your breath. Once you're happy with that, child's pose or down dog. So child's pose, somewhere around here. I think actually I'll do both. So I'm going to start in child's pose and then do down dog. If you want to do it the other way, that's fine too. So settle into your first pose and let's breathe. You can also do the same thing for both, no problem. Relaxing, letting go. Okay, I'll make my way to down dog. If you'd like to switch poses, go ahead. As always, please feel free to add any movements, sounds, whatever. Relax the head and the neck. Okay, we'll add a forward back movement. So starting in down dog or child's pose, inhale forward to plank or half plank. Exhale back to down dog or child's pose. Go with your breath. And feel free to add any flair. Sometimes I like to round the back when I go forward, arch when I go back. If I'm doing this version with the plank, I might just round and not do the arching. Find what works for you. Just a couple more. And the next time we come back, let's all make our way to child's pose. Knees together or knees apart, whatever you prefer. And about 10 breaths, just letting go. Make sure the head is supported and the bum is supported. Release into the earth. Okay, as you feel ready, gently come out of it. Let's get ready for our seated twist. So the bottom leg can be straight or tucked. Top leg inside or outside. If your bottom leg is long, keep it engaged. Interlace below the knee. Sit up tall on the sit bones. You can always add a cushion, blankets, whatever. I'll take a few long, deep breaths right here. When you're ready, take it into the twist, twisting towards the bent leg. Okay, inhale back to center. Let's switch sides. And as usual, it doesn't have to be the same on the other side, so take the time, find something that's comfortable. So we start at center. Let's rotate. All right, let's make our way down onto our backs. If there's anything you want to grab for relaxation, like a bolster, some blankets, or if you have any extra clothing you want to put it away, grab it now. I'm going to take a bolster to go underneath my knees. I'll just leave it here for now. As usual, we got just a couple more things to do. So come down to the back any way that's comfortable. We'll start with single knee tucks. I have my feet on my bolster, but it doesn't really matter. It's just because it's there. The feet on the floor is fine. So we inhale, exhale, one knee to chest. And we just go side to side. Inhale, exhale. Go with your breath. Okay, we can leave the feet on the floor, or if they're on something like me, that's fine too. Arms come out shoulder level, elbows bent. So one hand, can you see my other hand? One hand goes down, the other hand goes back. We'll turn our head towards the upper arm. So we inhale, both fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, one down, one back. Turn the head. So we inhale, center. Exhale with the movement. Go with your breath. Okay, once you're happy with that, come back to center, knees to chest. We'll squeeze into a little ball. See if we can lift the head towards the knees, if that's okay with the neck. And Once you've had a good squeeze, let the head come down, arms come out, hover is comfortable, and do any version of twists that you like. As a general principle, I usually inhale center, exhale over. And you can play with the position of the legs. I'm going to keep my legs close to the body for today. You can also turn your head away from the knees to kind of complete the spinal stretch. Okay, once you're happy with the twist, come back to center. If it feels good, again, let's squeeze into a little ball. So arms around the legs or even on the feet if that's comfortable. If it's okay with your neck, nose towards the knees, and just a couple breaths. Okay, once you're happy with that release, find your position for relaxation. So I'm using this bolster under my knees. You know all the options. You could just have your legs extended. If you have a chair or something, put your legs up on. That would be nice. Let's settle into ourselves. Give ourselves permission to relax. Let ourselves let everything go. Let's gently wake the body, mind. Inviting movement. Give ourselves a full body. And once nice and stretched, knees to chest. Just a couple of double knee tucks. Inhale away, exhale towards the chest. Rock side to side. Eventually all the way to one side. With the strength of the arms, press up. Make our way into any comfortable seated position. And we'll just close really quick. So before we do our closing, let's just take 30 seconds, notice how we feel. Relax into whatever's present. Remind ourselves of the upward pull through the base of the skull and the crown. See if we can relax into it even more. Feel all the parts of the body touching the supports of the earth. See if we can relax into the earth a little more. Notice the natural movement of breath. And see if maybe we can relax into the natural breath even more. Another few breaths. Perhaps we can give ourselves whatever it is we may need. Maybe a little extra compassion, understanding, love, kindness, gentleness. Maybe an encouraging word. Whatever gifts we offered to ourselves, perhaps we can share them with the world. So we'll close with an Om. The sounds beneath all sounds, so vibrating with the universe itself. We'll come into prayer. Exhale everything. Inhale to chant. Om. Peace, peace, peace. The divine in me honors the divine in you.
Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good practice. Please feel free to let me know if you feel like it in the comments or wherever. We're back here on YouTube on Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, Feel Your Flow Yoga. And we have our Thursday, same class, Feel Your Flow Yoga, Google Meet class. It is on this week, I hope. If anything comes up, I'll let you know. And that's it. Have an amazing weekend, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.